Hi guys, it's Amy. I'm going to do this reading a little bit different. This one is strictly going to be messages from your twin flame, messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, and I'm only going to be using my twin flame oracle decks. I have 9 of them sitting here in front of me, so this should give us a pretty good idea of what's going on for you. So I'm going to start with this deck, and this is the Soul Symphony card deck. Okay, Spirit, what is it that the viewer needs to hear right now? What does the viewer need to hear or see right now? Okay, that one wanted to come out. We've got around winter. Well, we're in winter right now, so. Although this is not a time sensitive reading, so whenever it comes to you is when you're meant to view it. So if you're not viewing this in the winter time, then whatever is going to happen will probably happen around winter time. Anything else from this deck? We've got water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Shout out to my water sign gang, fellow water signs. And we've got regrets, blamable, being distant, guilty, and feeling ashamed. So either you or the person you're connected to is probably a water sign, although this could be sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And they're sitting in regret about whatever happened between you guys right now. Okay, so now I'm going to get some from this Love Oracle deck. What does the viewer need to know right now? Spirit, what does the viewer need to see or know right now? Okay. We have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Now it's if you resonate as a witch like I do, this your person may assume that you put witchcraft on them, a hex on them, a love spell on them. I know from personal experience that this is not the case. Well, unless you really did put a curse on or a hex on someone to love you, but I never advise that. Okay, so they feel that you put a curse on them. They are sitting in sorrow, loss, grief, depression. And then we've got shallow, hollow, empty boredom. So they're sitting in sorrow and feeling empty without you there. But this is what's necessary for them to go through their awakening. And then we have chemistry and possibilities. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion, possibilities, free spirited, adventure, risks. So this person realizes that you guys have a lot of chemistry and they're wishful for the possibilities. That's what I get from that. Okay, now we're going to do the Dark Confessions Oracle cards. And these are things that they're feeling, but they're definitely not going to tell you. Spirit, what is the divine masculine feeling right now? What is the divine masculine feeling? Masculine and feminine do not mean male and female. Tarot does not have genders. It's just energy that I'm referring to, either masculine or feminine energy. Okay, we've got, I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Yeah, your person is definitely sitting in some dark energy here, some not very positive at all. They're definitely not in divine masculine energy at the moment. It's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. And I think right at this point in time, they're just sitting there too bleak. I know they say that they've moved on, but it's very common in the twin flame connection to have your counterpart move on or you move on. But you're always going to feel that pull to come back to each other. This is from my own personal experience. I've been on the twin flame journey for about 8 years now, a little over 8 years. I started in January of 2018. And I know that my twin flame and I have both had other relationships, but I always get that pull on my energy. And I mean, I feel like this has to be a universal thing with twin flames. I can't speak for anyone else, only what I've personally experienced. Okay, now I'm using the Love Messages cards deck. Spirit, what is the energy over the next week? Let's see what the energy is for the masculine over the next week. We've got let go of fear. You are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. And we have doubt. Please stop doubting our connection. I can sense that it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. So they're really, really stuck between head and heart here. That is what I definitely see here. Your person is stuck between head and heart. They definitely still love you. They definitely have fear. Okay, now this is the Love's Oracle 2 deck. Spirit, what is the energy for 1 to 2 weeks from now? Energy for 1 to 2 weeks from now. Okay, I wish things were different and I want more, but I am scared. Again, this is the fear I was talking about. And this fear usually comes from abandonment wounds. The thing is, most twin flames, from my knowledge, have really deep abandonment wounds. The divine feminine tends to become a chaser, while the divine masculine tends to become a runner. And it's just how they handle their abandonment wounds differently. I am not a psychologist. I'm only speaking from what I have seen and witnessed and gone through on my own personal journey. So please never take my advice as anything other than just pure advice. Okay, so we've got for 1 and 2 weeks from now. So let's go ahead. We're going to use this deck for the energy for 2 to 3 weeks from now. What is the masculine's energy 2 to 3 weeks from now, Spirit? What is the masculine's energy 2 to 3 weeks from now? Okay, I've got chemistry again. That is the second time. Yes, the second time with this card. Attraction, spark, passion. Energy for 2 to 3 weeks from now from the masculine spirit. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Spying, social network, information, ways. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, they may start spying on your social media, or if you live in the same city, they might be watching out for you. Anything else over the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit? Anything else from the Divine Masculine? We've got curse again, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. So he's here. The masculine is right back into believing that you put a hex on. So I'm not really sure what to say to that. Okay, 3 to 4 weeks from now, Burning Hearts Love Oracle. Masculine energy 3 to 4 weeks from now. What is the masculine energy 3 to 4 weeks from now? Okay, we've got, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. So that tells me that they're finally understanding why they sabotage. And that's really good because you can't heal if you don't understand where your feelings are coming from. I'm holding on to the memories of us. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do, I think we're at 1 month from now. Energy 1 month from now, Spirit. What is the energy 1 month from now? Okay, I've got soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. And I've got stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. And it's very true. If you're thinking negatively about your divine masculine, they definitely feel that energy. You know, if you don't want your divine masculine, they feel that energy as well. You need to focus on loving yourself and giving yourself everything that you need. And this is going to make the divine masculine want to do the same for you. And also for themselves. Definitely for themselves too. Okay, and now we're going to get messages from your divine masculine's higher self. What messages does divine masculine's higher self have for the divine feminine? Okay, we've got our love is eternal. And I dream about a future with you. Okay, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all have a great day.